So I'm going to show you today how to clean your makeup brushes. There's 3 different ways that I like to use, and one, my quickest way between clients when I can't wait for my brushes to dry completely, is to give it a spray with this brush cleaner. It's by Quo. There's all sorts of different kinds on the market, but this one is one of my favorites. And all you have to do is give your brush a good spray and take a piece of paper towel, or even what works well too is one of those microfiber cloths that you can buy at like the dollar store and stuff, and it really cleans the brushes. So this one's got some dark eyeshadow in it, so I'm going to spray it again. And because this is mostly made up of alcohol, it allows the bristles of the brush to dry much quicker than, say, water. And then I just keep on scrubbing the brush around until it doesn't make any more dirty spots on the paper towel. And that will dry really, really, really quick. And what you want to do too is shape your bristles so they dry in the shape that they're intended to. Do you see that? Okay. The other thing you need to remember when you're cleaning your brushes is that this handle part gets dirty too, and you want to clean that. So I always just take a bit of alcohol or my brush cleaner and I just clean off the handle. Now the way that you want to dry your brushes is not standing up in a cup or something. You don't want to do that, because what happens is all the water and soap, or well, water by this time because you rinsed it with the soap, all the water goes down into this middle part called the ferrule, and then it goes into this wooden handle part. And what happens is the water causes the wood to swell and crack, and it loosens up this middle part, and then the bristles all start falling out. Okay, so when you want to dry it, you have to lay it down flat and over the edge of a counter so all the air can go through it. So we're going to lay that one right there on the counter to dry. Now, the next way I like to clean my brushes is by using really neat little brush cleaner from the London Brush Company. It's called Pure Goat Milk Shampoo. And all it is, it's like a little old-fashioned soap. This one's a little bit dirty now because I've been abusing it. And it's just a little hard cake soap of goat milk soap. And all you need to do is get a brush. Let's pick a dirty one. This one's pretty dirty. Pick a brush, wet it, stroke it over the soap a couple times, and then into your hand, just lather it up. Just like an old-fashioned, those shaving brushes that we used to have. Now this one needs a little bit more. This brush has been sitting in my drawer dirty for a while, so it's going to need a little bit of work. And when you're rinsing your brushes, after you've soaped it up really good and worked the lather into the bristles, when you rinse them, you want to use tepid water, not hot, not cold, maybe a little bit on the warm side, but definitely not hot, because what can happen, as I'll show you now, this can become loose. The glue in it will become kind of soft, and then it will disintegrate, and then you've got yourself loose hairs and a loose handle and so on. So what you want to do is some tepid water, a little bit on the warm side, not too much. I hope you can still hear me. And then just rinse. I always use my hand as a little cup because it gets it more rinsed that way, cleaner. And then I always squeeze gently and foam it out again on my hand, see if there's any soap left. And there isn't much left, but I'm going to rinse it one more time just to be sure. And you want to really well rinse your brushes too. You don't want any soap or cleanser left in there, because that can harm the client's or your own face. Alright, and then I squeeze out the water, shape it, and lay it to dry flat. And don't forget to clean the handle. We always want to clean the handle. The third way, and this is kind of a cost saver way that I use when I have a lot of brushes is just some antibacterial dishwashing liquid. Actually, any dishwashing liquid is fine. It doesn't have to be antibacterial. I put about a toonie size amount on a little plate, and then I take some virgin olive oil. It doesn't have to be virgin because I don't know what it means, but take some olive oil and just a little tiny dime size amount, not even a dime, just a little drop. And this will condition your brushes and loosen up any old makeup that's in them. So you take your, let's see, this is a good dirty brush. This has been sitting around in my cleanup jar for a while. So what you're going to want to do is just wet your brush, dip into the soap and the olive oil at the same time, and then clean it in your hand. Just by going round and round, back and forth, really getting into the bristles. You can see all that makeup is starting to lift out of it already. This is, like I said, this is a cost-saving method to cleaning your brushes, and you can do a ton of brushes this way. The only thing I don't like about this is that sometimes you can get a little bit of an oily residue if you're not careful on your brushes, so you really have to rinse well, and you also get a lot of soap out of this. This is like a lot of soap. And just because there's a lot of soap doesn't mean that you're cleaning any better. It just means that you're going to be rinsing a lot longer. I like to put the water a little bit on the warmer side when I'm using the oily cleaner, the dishwashing liquid, just to make sure that everything gets out of it. And then again, squeeze and rub. See, there's still soap. We're going to be here all day doing this method, but it's a money saver, not a time saver. And that's fine, because sometimes I'll be washing up to 100 brushes a weekend, and you just don't want to waste all your good brush cleaner on that many brushes. It does cost a little bit for brush cleaner. There, that is a good clean brush. Squeeze out the extra, shape it. There you go. Nice clean brush. So those are your ways of cleaning your brushes, and if there's any questions, just comment below or send me an email at what is my email address? DebbieClements@rogers.com.